Got it. Okay, switching gears a little bit. Obviously there was just an announcement between Fury and Ngannou. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, look, I get it. I met with Ngannou and he wanted to fight AJ, and I took the fight to AJ. He wasn't interested, but I knew that there's a chance he could fight someone. I think it's terrible for boxing because obviously there's a chance to make the undisputed fight, but I think I understand the business. Like, I just feel like you should just be honest and say, look, we've got a chance to make a load of money for an easy fight. We're going to do that instead, and I don't think anyone would begrudge it. MMA fans seem to be quite happy with it because I think they like Ngannou securing the bag, but boxing fans seem to be furious. And there's been so many back and forwards over the years with Tyson Fury, and I think some things he said that people now look at and go, but look, I understand. I think he's a great fighter, great character, and I don't begrudge him making a load of money for an easy fight.
So I would ask you if you think Francis is deserving, but I think you.
Yeah, I think he. I mean, look, he's not deserving to fight the WBC World Heavyweight Champion, but he is deserving of a payday for all his efforts in life and in combat sports. So, I've met the guy. Lovely man, really enjoyed his company. So I'm pleased for him.
What does it mean if he wins? What does it mean for him if he wins? What does it mean for Tyson if Tyson wins?
You could do this fight 1,000,000 times and he wouldn't win once. I'm being serious. Like, that's the reality.
Gotcha.
You're talking about the world heavyweight champion fighting someone that's never boxed in a professional fight. But they'll tell you how hard Francis punches, and he used to be a boxer and stuff like that. But yeah.
Gotcha. There's a lot going on nowadays, especially with celebrity fights, celebrity matches. I don't know if you saw Coach Calvin, Javante's trainer, and Bullet, Rolly's trainer. They're gonna fight. Here's an off question for you. Just curious. Considering yours and Oscar's relationship and some of his recent tweets, could we ever see an Eddie Hearn De La Hoya exhibition match?
No, definitely not. Because
Why?
He'd win.
He'd win.
I'm not. I mean, I can't really fight at all, really. I mean, tiny.
You got the size, Eddie.
Tiny bit, but certainly not against Oscar De La Hoya. So, yeah, I think I'll stick to press conferences.
Thank you for your candor. Appreciate it. So Canelo, he took a 3-fight deal with the PBC. Does this make a Canelo Berlanga fight less likely, unlikely, not gonna happen now?
Yeah, less likely for the spring, but we'll see what happens. I think really we want to make Edgar Berlanga against Jaime Munguia. I think that's a great fight. And then I think if Edgar wins that fight, which I think he does, you won't be able to stop him from taking a Canelo Alvarez fight. I think it'll be huge. So listen, whether that's with us and the PBC or whether that's when Canelo finishes his multi-fight deal, I think that's an option as well.
Do you think you and Oscar are gonna be able to work out the fight with Munguia?
Yeah, it's down to the zone. I mean, the zone have told us we want to make Berlanga against Munguia. Frank Smith had a meeting with Eric Gomez in Los Angeles to talk about that fight. They're up for the fight. And so is the zone. So I spoke to Keith Connolly. We're going to be putting an offer to Edgar Berlanga for that fight. I guess they'll put an offer to Munguia, and let's see if we can make it happen.
How does it play out if Munguia and Berlanga fight?
It's a 50-50 fight. I just think Edgar wins.
Knockout?
Yeah, it's a war. I mean, it's Mexico, Puerto Rico. It's such a tremendous style matchup as well. So let's try and make it happen.
Got it. This weekend we've got, obviously, the reason we're here, we got a big fight, undisputed, Baumgardner. As she's put it, she wants to get her lick back versus Christina Linardatou. How do you see the fight playing out?
I think it's a brilliant fight. Alycia is pound for pound one of the most exciting fighters in the sport. And I think as well, style-wise, it's a great matchup. Like, she always comes forward, she's explosive. Linardatou, you heard her at the press conference, she believes that Alycia fades in fights, so she's going to try and drain her out in the fight. I think it'll be a brilliant matchup.
So, do you see it as fight number 2, or is it round 13? Do you think Linardatou can draw from her W over Alycia?
She's really good. She's really good. She's a former world champion. I had her in Manchester fighting Katie Taylor. She gave her a hell of a fight. She's super tough, super strong. Honestly, I think it'll be a brilliant fight.
Your prediction?
I think Alycia Baumgardner will stop her. I think she punches really hard. I think she'll stop her late.
Got it. What's next for Alycia should she win it? Her next fight could be undisputed versus undisputed, and there's so many
I love
options.
the Serrano fight.
Serrano.
I think Alycia against Serrano is a tremendous fight, you know, and Serrano talks about the troubles of moving up to 135 when she fought Katie. At 130 might really suit her. Huge fight between two huge punchers, and yeah, we'll see what happens.